Fans and Pioneers. Today I'm going to be showing you a recipe for some color safe bleach. It's a really good clone to the Oxiclean, and I know there's some other videos out there on homemade Oxiclean, but hopefully you'll see the difference in my recipe. So this is a dog bed I'm going to wash with the Oxiclean, and then I'm going to wash another. These are just blankets that I put down on my dog's bed, so they're easy to just take off and wash. This is pretty filthy. It's about a week old. Every week I wash dog beds, and they come in and out from outside, and as you know, they bring everything with them. So this is just a blanket I throw over their dog bed just so that it's easier to clean. And then I'm going to wash another coverlet in the bleach video that I did before this video, and it's just the bleach alternative. So let's get started. Here is our dog Moose. He is got his bed a little bit covered. They tend to take it off. Moose is blind, and he has a lot of different allergies, and I make a lot of special foods for him, which I do have some videos on. So he's a very sweet boy, and I like to keep his bed clean. I like my other Shar-Pei, I like to keep her bed clean as well. It just helps keep all the odors down and everything clean and nice and tidy. So he's a sweetheart, and he loves his bed, but today he's going to get a clean bed. So let's get our ingredients mixed. What you're going to need is some hydrogen peroxide, and I just get this from the dollar store. You're going to need some super washing soda, Arm & Hammer super washing soda. You can buy this at Walmart or any kind of super store at all. The difference in between this and baking soda, which is the majority of the recipes I saw, the difference in between them is this is a higher pH, so it's going to really make your clothes even whiter and brighter. So you can use baking soda. That's a traditional recipe for this Oxiclean, or a clone of an Oxiclean, but the super washing soda is really the key. And soaking is also the key to that. So what we want to do is we want to pour, I've got a kettle here with very hot water, boiling water, and we're going to put 1 cup of boiling water in a measuring cup. And then we're going to add our 1/2 cup of washing soda. Now I'm doing this recipe for 1 load of laundry. So you can do the math and multiply this and make a larger one. This really works the best on demand. So if you're making, I would suggest not making a large batch. If you've got clothes that you know are really dingy, really that are colored clothes that are really, you know they need a real super good cleaning, I would make this on demand. I wouldn't add this up and make like 12 loads, because it really depletes from the power of it getting stuff really clean. So we're going to add this to the boiling water, and we're going to stir, and we're going to dissolve it. It's going to take a few minutes. You're just going to stir. So I just pour this into the bleach area of the washing machine. And you can hear the grit, you can see the grit on the spoon. So we're just going to really make sure it's dissolved really well. This is a super washing soda is a detergent booster, so it's just gonna, whatever detergent you're using, it's just gonna give it that extra oomph. So check it here. Yeah, see how it has. So you're gonna need to let this set for a few minutes and make sure it gets really dissolved well. So once it's dissolved, we'll be back in just a moment. Okay, we have waited about 5 minutes, and I'm still stirring. I still see a little bit of grit in there. I'm sure I'm not going to be able to get all of it to dissolve completely, because obviously the super washing soda is, you know, baking soda that's been baked. That's how they make the washing soda. So they bake it, and that's how they get it to neutralize. But it is relatively dissolved. Majority of all of the crystals are dissolved in here, and I know that because this recipe is it's getting thicker by sitting here. I just want to dissolve as much of the crystals as I can, or the powder as I can, because I don't want it to leave an enormous amount of residue in my washer. I do clean mine once a month, my washing machine. I run vinegar through all of the components, and I also, you know, I have a homemade version of a cleaner that I use for my washing machine that's septic friendly, and it takes out most of all the residue in my washing machine. But our last ingredient is going to be a half a cup of, I think there's a seal on this one, a half a cup of hydrogen peroxide. So you don't want to add lemon juice to this recipe, because lemon juice can often change the color of your colored clothes. So you don't want to add lemon juice at all. You want to only use these 3 ingredients. Adding vinegar or anything like that, you're creating a science project you may not want to put in your washing machine. So I'm going to put a half a cup of hydrogen peroxide into this. Obviously, you know, companies like Oxiclean have figured out the large, you know, vallets of recipes to create massive amounts of product. But this is also fizzing, just like Oxiclean. If you would put Oxiclean inside of some hot water, you would hear and see the fizz. It's like an Alka-Seltzer, and it smells like soap. You get a really strong sense of smoke. Smoke. I don't know why I said smoke. You get a very strong sense of soap. So this is about a cup and a half of Oxiclean. Now, you have a front loader. You could pour this in your tub and put your clothes in it. My washing machine is a Samsung, and it doesn't have, or LG. I think Samsung and LG are the same company. It doesn't have a soak, because it's a front loader. It doesn't have the soak setting. If you had an upright and you could soak your clothes in this with some warm water, you would absolutely get the best results possible. But we're gonna wash these dog blankets, and I'm gonna show you the results I get from just a dingy, dirty, you know, blanket. And I want it as chemical free for my dogs, because I have a Shar Pei that's extremely hypoallergenic. So Arm & Hammer has been around since 1874. If you use just the super washing soda in addition to your laundry detergent, you're going to see a 40% you know, better product than what your liquid detergent can offer. That's the reason why Oxiclean has partnered with so many of these large companies. So you can even see now that I've added the hydrogen peroxide, it's bubbling just like Oxiclean, and I don't have any gritty residue. So it's actually, you know, taken all that stuff away. The residue is off my, you know, it's off my spoon, and you can't feel it. Okay, we're gonna go load the washing machine with the dog bed, and we're gonna get started, and then I'll capture the results here in a minute. It's really bubbling, isn't it? Just like Alka-Seltzer, you add hydrogen peroxide to anything, and it's just gonna start activating. And before we lose these suds, we really wanna get it in the machine. So we'll be back. Okay, I just got this one out of the dryer, and I don't see any more stains or oils or soil or anything like that. So I would say this is a winner. I think for the best results, soaking is recommended, but I didn't soak this. I just put it into the washer with my detergent and added it to that. So the other coverlet is in the dryer when it comes out. I will post a picture at the end of the video. Okay, here's the other. I threw in a couple of my husband's t-shirts. Looks like all the stains came out too for this bleach alternative. And his socks came out really good in white. No stains. And then this coverlet I use, or blanket I use for the dog, came out really, really bright and white. And it looks like all of her little muddy footprints and stains came off as well. So I say this is a winner. I would use this instead of bleach anytime. Check out our blog at potspansandpioneers.com. There's a link below in the description box. Subscribe for more videos and give us a thumbs up if you like this video, or if you tried it, come back and leave us comments. Everybody have a blessed day.